Alright, hey guys, what's going on? More Danganronpa. So, yeah. So, off screen I was listening to this band called Metal Church, and they're fucking fantastic, and I don't know how I didn't hear them sooner. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, sorry, I forgot to, transition, my bad. Sorry about that. Still trying to adjust to this whole streaming thing, it's a little bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I noticed there was, echoing audio last stream, so I'm sorry about that, and, I think it's because I forgot to turn off the desktop audio, which I think I've sorted out, so hopefully that is a-okay, and, we're good. So, if audio sounds weird, like there's an echo, let me know and I'll try to sort it out, but I don't know why it would be happening, so... if it isn't desktop audio, I don't know what it would be, and I probably won't be able to sort it out, but if there is echoing audio, let me know so I can get it sorted out for next time. We'll do it that way. So yeah, back to Danganronpa. Right, where'd we leave off last night? We were gonna go to the gym, yeah? Let's not do that yet, though, because that's where the magic show is gonna be, and I bet some bullshit is gonna happen at the magic show. So, let's not go there quite yet. And we'll do some dickery if we can. And, we'll... Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to go over to the shops and see if I can get some more gifts. That way I can, Hello, Tsumugi, what's up?
Tsumugi!
Good morning, Tsumugi.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
You okay? You look a bit sick.
Oh my. Yeah, it's just the sounds of those bugs buzzing is still in my head. Even after I went to bed, I just kept hearing it, so I didn't get that much sleep.
That's...
Oh, that must have been rough.
Gunta would be so sad to hear it, but I like bugs even less now. I'm glad there aren't any bugs outside of Gunta's lab. Or wait, are there?
Ah!
Well, Gunta did say that he thought he saw a really tiny bug once.
Yeah! Oh yeah, he did say that. But even with Gunta's 20-whatever vision, he could barely see it, right? So isn't it possible he was just plain mistaken? No, actually, I really hope he was mistaken. I'm so over bugs, I'm just going to forget last night and enjoy the magic show.
You're right.
Yeah.
Alright! The show is in the gym, right? I'm gonna go on ahead.
Alright. That's Tsumugi then. Anybody over here? No. Alright, cafeteria. I don't think we can get in that way regardless anyway. So I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna go over to the shops before I talk to anybody else. I just wanted to talk to Tsumugi on the way there. We'll talk to Kibo on the way back. I'm not ignoring you, Kibo, I promise. Kibo's one of my favorite males, I think. Well, I shouldn't assume his gender. He is a robot. It is a robot. The magic show is going to be in the gym, right? I should go watch. Oh, shit. Never mind, well, I guess we can't. So this isn't free time, so I guess we can't do any, dickery like I thought we could. So that kinda sucks.
Kibo!
Ah, Kibo, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Shuichi. How are you feeling today? Are you still sore from the events of last night?
Okay.
Ah, I'm fine. Are you alright?
100%.
Yes, I'm fine. I've recharged the electricity that I used on my recording function. Even so, I'm very happy that I was finally able to use my functions to help everyone. Kibo's recording function, it's not exactly revolutionary technology, but it did help a lot.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Kibo. You really earned your title of Ultimate Robot.
Well, of course.
Oh, it was nothing, really. If you ever need my help for anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Sure, I will. So, the magic show is starting soon, yes? Everyone is probably gathered in the gym already. We should get going as well. We're gonna go see who else we can talk to, just to see what their dialogue is before we head off to the gym, because, like I said, I'm very sure, some bullshit's gonna go down, and apparently we can't go up there, so I'm guessing we can't go into any transitionary spaces. Except for where the gym is. Magic show is going to be in the gym. Oh, well shit. Alright, looks like we can't do any of that nonsense, so that kinda sucks. Alright. Where's the gym? I don't know where the gym is, actually. I can't remember. My memory is, like, far from good, so... Right, so gym is to the left? Right? Yes, through here. I remember the Pee Wee Herman gate. I do remember that. Right, so... Yeah, we don't have anybody else to talk to? Nobody hiding in the corner? No Chucky, no nothing. Hey, what's up, beautiful? Just who I wanted to see, actually.
Kirumi.
Ah, Kurumi, good morning.
Good morning. Everyone has already gathered for the show.
Ah, is that right? I suppose everyone's looking forward to it.
That is correct.
Mew seems particularly excited. Her eyes were lit up like a child's.
She's that excited, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited, too.
By the way, it would seem that some outrageous events transpired last night.
Hey,
Yeah, Kokichi tricked Gonta into going along with this motive video screening plan. But thanks to Kibo, we put a stop to it. It's okay.
I see.
I see. So Kokichi truly does intend to oppose us.
Please, go
No
ahead.
matter. Let's go inside. Everyone is waiting.
Alright, off we go then. Off goes Kurumi as well. Brace yourselves, I bet there's gonna be horse shit. I bet. 50 quid. 50 quid, there's horse shit. 50. 50. A water tank? Fuck off. A water tank? That's not what I expected. Whoa, this is even nicer than I thought it'd be.
Yaha!
Welcome to our magic show. What do you think? Isn't it divine?
okay.
Yeah, it is. I didn't think you would have a real stage setup. Did you find Himiko to do all this? And? Can't read?
No.
This would be impossible with just 2 people. I got others to help us. Kaito and Kibo helped carry equipment from Himiko's research lab. I designed the stage, but Kurumi sewed the curtains.
Thanks, Vito.
Everyone is so nice. Atuet deserves all the credit.
No.
Shouldn't everyone who worked on it get the credit?
Oh,
Oh well, I didn't ask you to help because I didn't know what you'd be useful for.
That's...
Did you really have to say that?
I don't know.
Anyway, just sit tight. Once we're done preparing, we'll start right away.
Huh?
Done preparing? You're not ready yet?
Yep.
The star of the show needs to settle her nerves.
Star of the show requires mental preparations. That must be Himiko then. Shudder, tremble, quiver, says Himiko. She's shaking like a leaf. Oh, this fucking piranha! Piss off! What? A water tank? Looks like there's fish inside. Is this part of the trick too? The Amazing Himiko's Magic Show. Alright. Let's talk to everybody besides Himiko or Anji. Because I have a feeling that's gonna trigger something.
Say.
Those fish in the tank above, are those truly... Is it alright to use something so dangerous?
Yeah, they're piranha, aren't they? Or some shit. It's gotta be awful.
Either way.
We managed to complete the preparations in time. I hope everyone enjoys the show.
Okay.
You helped out too, Kurumi? Did you do the sewing? You complete every task you're given, don't you? No wonder you're the ultimate maid. But right now, you're just an audience member like everyone else, so let's enjoy the show.
Yes, I shall do just that.
Let's talk to Tenko, shall we?
By the way, can I ask you something, Anji?
Feel free.
What? When you're alone with Himiko, what do you guys talk about? Or just normal things?
So divine.
Food, sweets, or nails, and how to get Atua's bathwater at a discounted rate. That last one's not normal at all.
Anji can be quite the handful. I wonder if Himiko can handle her. Yeah, I wonder if anybody can. She fucking drives me nuts. I fucking hate her. This is quite a professional looking set. However, considering how unsettled Himiko is, we might not get to witness for ourselves the skill of the ultimate magician. How unfortunate. I thought it was gonna be the sword box, to be fair, honestly. Alright, let's talk to Tsubugi, and then we'll talk to Mew, and then we'll talk to Gonta last.
What is this?
This is way bigger than I thought. I imagined a plain everyday stage. I guess all the thoughts in my plain old head are just plain.
Alright, well that was short and sweet, wasn't it? What's up, Mew?
So,
What is this device? I've never seen something like this before.
this is the first.
Huh? I'm getting excited. Really, really excited.
Okay. She's a fucking freakazoid. A little bit.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta's so sorry about yesterday. Gonta not know why he act that way. Gonta too forceful. Still have long way before Gonta call himself true gentleman.
Wait,
It's not your fault. It's Kokichi's fault for tricking you. No, it's his fault for being a dumb shit and listening to him in the first place. Even so, I think you need to seriously reflect on what you did. Your gullible mind will eventually lead you down the wrong path in life. Gonta be more careful next time.
So what happened to Kokichi? After insect meet and greet, Kokichi's mouth start to bubble, then he pass out. Ah, I see. He might not make it to the show then. What's up, Jake? How's it going? I saw you, but I was reading dialogue, so sorry about that. Didn't want to interrupt it. Hey, they use those little paper rings that you make in crafts when you're in fucking elementary school. Or primary school, if you're normal. Alright, let's talk to Anji, and then we'll talk to Himiko.
Oh my!
Tenko, you're trembling. I've told you many times that Atua loves all his creations. What do you mean, all his creations? That's way too much love. What about Monokuma, huh? Does Atua love him too?
'Cause Atua
Of course! So we must love Monokuma so that our love will reach him.
You gotta be kidding me!
Shut up already! Robots can't feel love, they can't feel any emotions at all. And yet, I felt a strange pain in my chest after you just said that. You know, lately I've been having weird pains in my joints in my lower body.
Are you okay?
Isn't that a symptom of gout? Was that like a joke that she's very sleazy? I think it was. I think it was a tiny little sleazy joke that he just made.
Could it be?
Himiko, are you a bit nervous? Just a little bit.
Certainly doesn't look like just a little bit.
'Cause the magic I'll be performing today is the Extreme Water Magic Underwater Escape Act. I've never successfully cast it before. It's pretty difficult, so I'm a little nervous.
Huh?
You've never cast it before?
And today, in order to raise the stakes, there's a time limit. If I don't escape from the tank within the time limit, piranhas will be dropped in.
So it is piranhas. Also, credit to them for spelling piranha correctly because it's a very deceitful word.
I'll be pureed.
Pureed? This is looking a little dangerous. The water is cloudy, so I can't see very clearly, but I do see fish swimming around. Those are all piranhas, huh? They don't look like normal piranhas. Okay, so Kibo can't die here, because I was thinking water, but if there's piranhas involved, that would have to be somebody made of flesh, which Kibo is not. So, Kibo can't die here, it can't be him. Although he could have set it up to kill somebody else, that's very true, so. I mean, because 2 people die per chapter, right? So, one's the murder victim and one's the murderee. Sometimes 3 people die, because there's usually always a double murder at least once, so.
Those piranhas were in my research lab. Anji said we should use them for the show.
No.
Wait, piranhas are way too dangerous.
Ah, Tenko.
Himiko!
Himiko, please reconsider. They're piranhas. They're nothing like lasagna.
With my magic.
No need to worry. I'll instantly kill all the piranhas. With my magic.
Huh?
You're going to kill them? I thought it was an escape trick.
Himiko, are you serious? There's no way I can stop now, since Atua's watching the show and all.
No!
There's no such thing as Atua! Anji has brainwashed you!
What was that?
You don't believe in my magic? Well, I can do it. I'm a skilled young girl, 'cause I'm a mage.
She psyched herself up and headed straight into the water tank. Oh boy, this is gonna be dog shit.
Of course, I'll believe in your magic. You're my precious friend.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
This is gonna be some bullshit. I can almost guarantee this is gonna be some shit.
Ready, Himiko? Did you say your prayers and use the bathroom? Nah, I said my prayers and went pee. Then let's get the show started.
Oh boy. Starting already, but not everyone is here yet. Maki, Kokichi, Ryoma, and Kaito aren't here. What happened to Kaito? I thought he'd be here for sure. Wonder if something happened. Oh god. Uh-oh.
Thank you, Atua, for being with us today. Boo! Boo! You're supposed to thank us first! Meow! Ha 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 ha! I present to you the mysterious, the miraculous,
I'm gonna see if I can
the
change up
amazing
Tenko's voice a bit to sound
Himiko.
more like that, but I don't know if I can, so I might change it from like really high and soft to like more forceful and like a little bit more rough.
The magic I will perform today is the extreme water magic. Underwater escape.
See, it did cross my mind that Himiko would die doing her own trick, but I hope that's not the case. I hope somebody didn't rig it to kill her or something.
If you would please turn your attention to the water tank in front of you.
Although Anji did brainwash her to believe in Atua, so this could have been set up by her, but I think that's a little bit too obvious.
When the timer above the stage starts, Himiko will enter the water tank.
Oh, I see. It's time to go from 0. I thought it was counting down to 0.
Once she's in the tank, her assistant, me, will draw the curtain in front of the tank.
Oh, especially if there's a curtain involved. Somebody's dying here for sure. Definitely. Especially if you can't see what's going on.
After 60 seconds have passed on the timer, a separate suspended tank will open and drop in a school of piranhas. Oh my goodness.
The piranhas didn't look like that vicious. Look at them. They're fucking adorable up there. They're yellow and sweet and nice, and then here they're all like, "Ah!"
After the piranhas have fallen
Evil.
and the curtain is opened, if by some miracle Himiko has been gobbled up, please give a big round of applause.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's a joke.
Sure it is. Right, here we go then.
Are
Probably.
you feeling all right?
I'm concerned about Himiko. She is not responding properly to Anji's jokes.
Gonta worry. Gonta have bad feeling.
Atua, please protect Himi.
No.
Wait, what am I doing praying to Atua? That's Anji's shtick. Well, I guess you could pray to some other god.
Well then, let's begin. The amazing Himiko's magic show.
Also, sorry if you hear a really loud click here in a second. Which you undoubtedly will. So I'm sorry about that. I was opening a drink. Should have done it beforehand. My bad. Fucked your immersion, didn't I? Sorry about that. In her typical high-pitched voice, Himiko made her announcement and started the timer. Then she took a breath and dove into the water tank. No shit.
Okay, I'm closing the curtain.
Say your prayers now, guys. I think Himiko's might gonna die here, maybe. Anji closed the curtains, obscuring the water tank from view. We stared silently, waiting. I clenched my fists nervously, my palms damp with sweat.
Himiko is still not out.
She went in mere moments ago.
Well, do you think she's all right?
Gonta's starting to worry. Should we do something?
She still hasn't come out. Are you sure she's
Nah,
okay?
she'll be fine. She's gonna come out in like 10 seconds.
Gonta can't take it anymore!
Gonta cried out, leaped from his seat, and
Gonta?
ran up onto the stage.
Oh, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show.
But if Gonta does nothing, piranhas will eat Himiko!
That's not what it says. Huh?
Less than 10 seconds remain.
I don't care if it ruins the trick. Just come out. This stress is bad for my heart.
Well, then watch it then.
Himiko!
That's like, oh, I can't stand horror movies, and then watching horror movies. Stupid. Right when the buzzer timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... Now, there's gotta be like a trap door or some shit in the water. Some crap like that. At the bottom of the water tank, there's gotta be like some fucking trap door. I don't believe that crap. It's gotta be some bullshit. The bottom of the suspended tank swung open and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in.
Huh? Look! The piranhas!
Why did he do that? Why not open the curtain so you can see what Himiko's doing?
Got it. I'm opening it now.
When Anji pulled apart the curtains, we witnessed an unbelievable sight. Himiko's fine? No, not him! No! Cunt! Are you serious? Oh! Oh, fuck. Damn it, dude. God damn it. I loved his voice, man. Fuck. Why'd he have to go so soon? No, it's not who I was expecting at all. God damn it, man. Fuck. Danganronpa, man. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. I can't believe it. I can, but I can't. I don't want to. Took a few moments for all of us to even process it. Then again, perhaps we weren't trying to process it. Perhaps we didn't want to acknowledge it. Why didn't they just break the fucking glass with the chair? That's what I'd have done. Instead of going up and trying to stop the piranhas. Idiots. Yeah, Himiko wasn't even in the tank at all.
Great, huh?
Behold, the magnificent underwater escape.
Yeah?
Huh?
A body has been discovered.
Yeah, no shit.
Everyone, please gather in the gym.
Fucking hell, dude. Not Ryoma. God damn it, man. Fuck, I didn't expect him to die so soon. Fuck. Damn it. Honestly, I thought he was gonna live till the end because he didn't want to live. You know what I mean? Fuck me.
A body in the gym?
Then when Himiko turned to look back at the water tank.
Huh?
Fucking not Ryoma, man. A thin line divides heaven and hell. God damn it, dude. I liked Ryoma so much. He was one of my favorites by far. God damn it, dude. Ugh. Sad part is that it's entirely scripted. Whoever dies, dies. That's how it works, so. R.I.P. Ryoma. At least he was fucking knocked out or something, so he didn't, you know, like, have to feel pain or something, like getting ripped apart by piranhas. Jesus Christ. I knew some bullshit was gonna happen during the fucking magic show. I knew. I just knew. For the second time at the Ultimate Academy, a body discovery announcement sounded out. Those who weren't present at the magic show heard it and came running. Fucking hell, dude. What's going on?
I don't know! I don't know what happened! We should break the tank, right? We gotta check what's inside.
What?
What? Break it?
Yeah.
Yeah, break it. It'll take too long to drain it by hand.
Huh?
But what would we even use to break...
Hey!
Gonta, Keyboy, you're up.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean, we're up?
You're so dumb.
Gonta, throw Kneeboy as hard as you can. Use that robot like a battering ram.
Do not mock me!
Who are you calling a battering ram?
Got it.
Gun to throw Kibo, got it.
Then I'll help too.
Please, wait!
No, now, just a second, you don't need to team up now. Oh shit, they actually, holy fuck, they actually threw him into it. Fuck me. Okay.
Ah!
Yeah, poor Kibo. They should have done that to begin with. That's what I said, why didn't they just throw a chair at the fucking tank? As soon as they saw Ryoma in there, just fucking throw a chair at the tank. God damn, dude. Watched helplessly as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. However, I made sure not to disturb the scene more than necessary. I can't read. With Kurumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating. God damn, dude. Fucking hell. That sucks so much, Dick. I've gathered Ryoma's body and belongings in one place. Kibo looks depressed. He was just used as a battering ram, so I understand what— Well, yeah, and his friend died. Maybe.
He's been reduced such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and fragile life is.
Gunta put piranhas in bucket. Piranhas all got big tummies. Gunta think they full.
Ew.
Today, Ryoma is fish food, and tomorrow he'll be fish shit.
Oh my.
Don't say such things.
Himiko?
Himiko, are you okay?
Is this...
This wasn't an accident, was it? Does this mean the killing game has started again?
How? How could this happen? We swore to each other, didn't we? We swore that we'd never let the killing game start up again.
Right.
So, that was all just a lie? You guys are liars! All you liars apologize to Ryoma. He believed the killing game wouldn't happen anymore.
Unacceptable.
What? Your disingenuous tears mark you as the liar right now.
Did I get
And
it
I still can't read. Oh, you figured it out. Got a pretty good eye there, Kyo. Hey, guys, how does it feel now that you've got a second murder victim on your hands? Huh? Ryoma's transparent? Has my X-ray vision superpower finally awakened?
I don't think that's it. I think he's a mass of bones on the floor, unfortunately.
Father, you don't have superpowers. He's just been reduced to a skeleton.
Finally, I've been waiting for the killing game to start up again. That means we can put all this boring crap on hold and stop playing the blame game.
You're raring to go, Who are you again?
Monosuke, you should at least remember your own kid's name.
Hey,
Monophony, are you okay? 5, 4.
Are you counting, Monophony? Why are you counting?
Because 3. I'm seriously 2. Gonna puke 1 now.
That noise. I can't do that. Ah, she puked again.
You stupid
What the hell are you doing, you failure?
dumbass!
Listen up, we're here to make sure the killing game goes smoothly, capiche?
Also to keep me company. And new mascots present. Lots of exciting business opportunities.
Shut up, you failure.
What? Me too.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, this conversation is fun and all, but we should really get this over with.
'Cause Atua
Don't we
says
need to
so.
start investigating or something? Alright. I'll get the culprit this time for sure. Hurry up and give us the thingy. You mean the Monokuma file, right? I also investigated the cause of death this time, so read it to your heart's delight.
Oh, this is sorta unrelated, but I got a great business idea. Yeah, that's totally unrelated.
Got it?
Let's use this Monokuma file to start a funeral service business. You know how it gets awkward at funerals when you start asking about the cause of death?
And that's that.
If we pass out Monokuma files, even the worst deaths will get a giggle out of the attendees.
Well,
Well, Pops, what do you think?
They're so freaking cute!
huh?
Huh? Cute?
The way you pass out the files is just so cute. Why don't you come with me over here?
Yee, Pops is gonna lick me all over.
Huh? Father showering Monosuke with all his love? You think maybe Monosuke's right? Maybe Father doesn't like us anymore because we're not hostile and threatening enough. I think maybe I'll follow Monosuke.
How's it going, Falafel? What's up? What's up, Madara? Sorry, fuck. Couldn't tell if that was you talking or not? Absolutely. The cutscenes are going to be done out themselves for voice acting, and then everything else is gonna be me, so.
In any event, let us begin the investigation.
but
Investigation? So it's really going to start again?
Actually,
I can't believe it. One of us killed Ryoma.
Someone among us.
How'd this happen?
No more. Gonta no wanna investigate friends. No wanna suspect friends. Then don't do it. I'm not going to investigate either. Huh?
because
You'll be fine if you're short a person, and I doubt a child caregiver would be much help. Well, yeah, everybody's gonna be of help.
Maki.
Even the murderer, potentially. Wait, Maki? Tried to stop her, but Maki didn't even turn around and kept walking.
what was that?
The fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not gonna investigate?
Incomprehensible.
That seems rather irresponsible.
Yes.
She likely assumes someone else will take care of it, and I suppose she isn't wrong.
But why would she say that now? She participated in Rontaro's investigation. Although I suppose Maki has been acting strange lately. I've been told she spends all day in her lab. What is she doing in there?
Jeez.
Well, I'll have a talk with Maki later. For now, we should start investigating.
Always messing
I'm seriously
around.
pissed we gotta do this, but it's our only chance to survive.
Right?
Yup, I'll do my very best too.
Because
Gunta and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust.
You're right.
Oh yes, you're right.
But we don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is.
What?
right?
Ryoma was murdered during a certain little magical girl's show, right? Nah? So I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl. Nah,
I don't think it was her.
but she's so suspicious that it seems not suspicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
But then again, she's made herself look not suspicious, and now she's super suspicious.
Hey, degenerate male!
Geez, shut up already. How dare you toy with Himiko's pure heart?
You got me.
You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name.
You gotta be kidding me!
Nah, shut up, shut up. Himiko would never do something like that. I know her best, right, Himiko?
No.
No. This is the part where you agree with me.
Anyway,
Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the Underwater Escape Act?
because
If we know how the trick works, we can try to figure out how the culprit killed.
It's impossible.
That's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible? Why not?
It's magic.
There's no trick to the underwater escape because it was my magic. How long is that donkey-lipped midget gonna keep saying that? Himiko, in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help.
Cut it out.
Nah, my answer won't change no matter what you say.
Cause I'm a mage.
There's no trick to my magic, cause it's magic.
Seriously? Come on.
How long are you gonna keep that bullshit up? Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we're...
Cut it out already!
That's enough! If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic! I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko.
What?
I'm not bullying her, it's her fault she's being so stubborn.
Well, it's fine if you don't want to tell us. I'll just find out myself.
right?
Actually, that sounds pretty fun.
It seems as if...
To solve this mystery, must first learn the trick behind Himiko's Underwater Escape Act.
We must do it.
We have no choice in the matter. I appreciate the, lurk falafel. Oh yeah, the Nagito emote. Whose is that, by the way? I'm just curious. Oh wow, it's really pixelated. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. This investigation is to save all of our lives, because we're risking our lives in the class trial. Yeah, which I'm gonna fuck up for the second time in a row. If you weren't here, Falafel, for the first trial, I literally had the whole thing pegged from the start before the trial started. And then because I didn't know of a certain mechanic, I failed it right at the end. At the very end. Fucking stupid. Hey Shuichi, you got a sec?
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong?
I mean,
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
right.
You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
You know,
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success.
But
But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, I'll make all the tough calls, you just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't
I
he?
mean,
So...
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
huh?
Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First we gotta check the Monokuma file. Yes, right. Kaito making me his sidekick like this, could it be? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about it, the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Oh, is Shuichi involved in this? Is that the truth that he's... you know what, that'd be a good twist. Is he trying to help me?
Hey,
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already. Ah, right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Falafel. It's good to see you. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas only until bones remained. So he drowned. Okay. That sucks. Drowning's gotta suck. Especially because he was handcuffed by his wrists. But... he had his handcuffs around his ankles, didn't he? Maybe somebody got handcuffs from somewhere? No other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
come on, man.
If he was drowned, that means it would have had to taken place before time. Or beforehand. See, you could drown somebody at the swimming pool. That would give you a better time frame to pull off a murder. So instead of being drowned in the tank, maybe he was drowned in the swimming pool, and then he was carried here later. The people who knew about the swimming pool being open were Tenko, Kido, and myself. I don't know about anybody else being at the pool ever, but that doesn't mean somebody couldn't have gone there in the time frame. so I can't narrow down my suspects yet. And that's just that one path of thinking. What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here. Huh?
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rontaro's time of death, correct? The victim is Rontaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. I'm glad I stopped last night. I had a really bad feeling about the magic show, man. I really did. But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But...
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damaging evidence for the culprit.
Ah.
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
Ha, there you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. Yeah, drowning, just like I said. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. Monokuma File 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad.
Alright.
Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is... investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Right. Poor fucking Ryoma, dude. God damn it. God, that really fucking sucks. I liked him a lot. I liked his voice. I liked his character as well. Okay, those were his leg cuffs. So wait, why... Oh yeah, never mind, because he got turned into a skeleton. I'm a fucking retard. It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But...
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
Okay.
It was a lot to clean up, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. Well, let's check his monopad first. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it! If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. Huh? What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check, just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Poor Ryoma. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now, not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it. Why is the moment it happened highlighted in yellow?
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well.
The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. Maybe that's important. But the skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's. Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it. Wait, do we know for sure that was Ryoma's skeleton?
No.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die, he said as much. Do we know for sure that's Ryoma, though? Like, absolutely. Because if the tank filled with blood, or whatever... Because the piranha started swirling, right? Maybe somebody was in there, possibly at that time. That's why moment of death is highlighted, so maybe somebody else was involved, so maybe Ryoma's still alive and we just don't know. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us, that's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do, so that he could have the reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Then, he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it! That idiot! I'm not fucking entirely sure that's Ryoma, but it probably is, because I don't see any other way that it could happen. Although there is a glass panel here. Maybe there's a trapdoor underneath the tank, like I was getting at earlier. I'm gonna check that out in a second. I'm curious to see what that is. The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There's so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. Can we talk to Kurumi? No, we can't. Can we go up the ladder? No, I don't think so. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Oh wait, yes I can. When I think that Ryoma's inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place?
Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can you really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas? What? Did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast.
But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed into that tank.
Yeah, I was saying the same. There's a lot of piranhas in there. Also, they look more crammed together.
Dear, dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed.
Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Yeah, where would those extra piranhas have come from? Or maybe it was an illusion or something, like maybe it's a holographic tank or whatever to make it look like it projects more piranhas and there weren't actually that many? Maybe? Like maybe the tank's made out of a certain kind of glass or something? I don't know. There might be more to that, but I'm not sure. Glass panel. Moment of truth. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Square glass pane has been added to the truth bullet section of your modipad. You're not going to try lifting it up or looking through it? Nothing? Really? Okay. Although it doesn't really make sense if you think about water pressure and the weight of how much that water would be. It'd be really hard to lift up a pane of glass of that size underwater. That ought to be really heavy, especially given the pressure of the water. So maybe this wasn't used as an escape panel. Maybe an image of piranhas was projected onto this and it made it reflect and look like there was more piranhas in this tank. Or something. But Anji did say there were more piranhas than usual. So, if the whole point of this glass panel is to project that there's more piranhas in the tank, there wouldn't actually be more piranhas physically, would there? That doesn't make any sense. Let's have a look at this light panel. This might be important. What is this?
That is...
It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the batten.
Ah, I see. Wait, raise and lower the batten? So, wouldn't this be suspended from the batten, then? Where's this suspended from? So maybe that light panel is involved somehow. Maybe. I think there are still things to investigate here. Okay. Can we investigate that? No. Timer? No. Fed? No. Alright, we can't look up anymore, so that can't be it. Okay, but I'm still at the scene, so I guess I have to investigate more stuff. I can't select the monopad specifically. Okay. Can we talk to Mew? No, we can't talk to Mew. She's just in the background. Okay. Cable? No, can't investigate that. Can we investigate Kurumi, please? No, I guess we can't do that neither. Glass panel, we've already done that. We've done the broken glass. We've done the bucket. The handcuffs? Ah. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. And there are small scratches on them. Small scratches, eh? Maybe they were scratched against that glass panel at the bottom of the tank. These cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. Well, glass is hard and sharp, so... What? Are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true, there weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryuma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. Oh yeah, from the shower room! Ah, that's right. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. That's a good fucking thought, Shuichi. I was trying to think of that myself. Scratched handcuffs has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. Okay. Stage. Let's have a look at the stage, shall we? I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Oh, now we can look at the timer. I see. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Ah, okay, I see. It's gotta be something to do with the moment of death. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe the amount of piranhas was to hide Ryoma's body in this tank. And then it fell in with the piranhas. No, but that wouldn't make sense, because the piranhas would have ate it, right? While he was in that tank, so that doesn't make any sense. So maybe Ryoma's body was dumped into this upper tank at the moment the piranhas were dropped. And the lights would keep people from seeing Ryoma being dropped into the tank. Maybe that's it. Maybe. That's just my thought, though. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. And that's gotta be something to do with the moment of death. That's gotta be it. I think. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. So I think that also helps with my path of thinking there, so I'm gonna go with that for now. And maybe Ryoma was scratching his handcuffs against this pane of glass, trying to get out of it. But the piranhas were already in this tank. We saw them in the tank. Although maybe that's something to do with the glass panel at the bottom projecting the piranhas up into this tank, so it looked like there was already piranhas in the tank, but they weren't actually in there yet, and that's how Ryoma's body was able to be in here without being eaten beforehand. Before the magic trick happened. And then they dumped the piranhas into here, actually, at the time that the timer hit 0. That would make sense. And only the front side is glass, the other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so...
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab. Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
Got it.
Yeah, me, Kido, Himiko, and Naji. It was a lot of work. But, I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know...
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. Seems this is where the lightning baton for the gym is attached. I fucking knew it! What did I say? What did I fucking say? What did I say? I said it must be attached to the baton. Ah, Kurumi.
It seems as if...
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. Exactly. It seems they lowered the baton, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting batons were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Oh damn, that's a really fucking good emote, Jesus Christ. That's fucking awesome. Piranha Tank has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad, so I think my path of thinking with maybe piranhas were projected to look like they were in this upper tank before the time of death. And then Ryoma drowned in this tank. And then they actually dumped the piranhas in there from up on top of the baton, or something like that. Ooh, wait a minute. So, they did say earlier, when I was in the swimming pool area, that one of the windows went to the gym, right? They did say one of the windows went to the gym, so maybe somebody from the swimming pool went up a ladder or some shit and dumped some piranhas into this tank right here, through the window. I think I got it. I'm not sure. I don't want to know if I do or not, but I think I got it. And I think my reasoning is pretty sound, if I do say so myself. I'm usually pretty good at, like, ruling out possibilities and stuff like that. Also, this ladder, maybe this ladder is what was used to get up there, and then they brought the ladder over here. No, because that wouldn't make sense. How would the ladder be over there and then be over here? Unless there's multiple ladders. Which could be a possibility. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Okay, so the ladder isn't a truth bullet, so I don't think this ladder is involved whatsoever. But I think my idea of somebody dumping piranhas through this window from the swimming pool into this tank and Ryoma being drowned beforehand and just left in this tank makes perfect sense. And then having the piranhas projected onto there to hide Ryoma's body. Because maybe it was reflected off this glass panel, you get me? And then it was like shown on this glass or something. Like it was reflected, if that makes sense. And that's why Anji said there seemed to be more piranhas than before. Because I think that's a very big part of it. So, my reasoning is that piranhas were reflected onto this lower glass panel, and that's why the glass panel is set at the bottom of this tank. And then the piranhas that were not real were projected onto the glass here to hide Ryoma's body, already drowned, in here. And then when the timer went off, the door opened and they dumped the piranhas in here at the same time. Because if you think about it that way, if Ryoma was in here, if his body was in here with the piranhas, like the real piranhas, he would have been eaten already. So that wouldn't have made any sense. So in order for them to reveal who dies, it would have to have happened like that. Ryoma would have had to have been drowned in here. Or like I said, drowned in the swimming pool. And then maybe they threw his body in the tank or something and the piranhas were already in here. So maybe I have this backwards. So maybe Ryoma was tossed in here, because Ryoma is quite small. I don't imagine he'd be super heavy. So maybe the piranhas were already in here. And there was no reflecting going on at all, but that makes me wonder what this glass panel was for. So, because I don't know how you'd project piranhas onto the glass, like with that method. So maybe, instead of the way it went down, how I thought it first went, maybe they just threw Ryoma's body in here through the window from the pool into here. Where the piranhas already were, at the time that this buzzer went off. Or the timer went off, rather. So they threw Ryoma's body in here as soon as the piranhas were dumped into here. And that's how it went down. Anyway, let's talk to Kaito and Kurumi.
Right.
My first command and my new sidekick is, investigate everywhere and find clues. Don't overlook anything, you got it? Alright, fair enough. Slipper Man. Kinda like Slender Man, but different and slightly less, worrisome. You were helping set up the show, right, Kurumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains, so I do not know the details of the trick.
Well,
I see. Alright. Okay, so I think my reasoning is even more sound now. I think there's still things to investigate here. Alright, what else can we investigate? This? No. Paper rings? No. Curtain? Yeah. Okay. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side. What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
okay.
Ah, yeah, but
Ah,
that's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it's pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank. Wait, how did Kaito know there was a window here? He wasn't at the swimming pool. How does Kaito know there was a window here? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Unless he went to the swimming pool off screen, because I never witnessed him at the swimming pool. And there's no way that he'd know for certain there's a window here if there's a drapery covering it. Although he was setting up the magic show. He was carrying stuff over, so maybe that's how he knew there was a window. Plus, he's been in the gym before this, so I guess that makes sense. Higher than the piranha tank. That's right, there was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
hey, so
How did he get up here without the ladder? That doesn't make any sense. But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
Uh-huh. The window is open. Look at that shit. Uh-huh. Maybe the murderer should have closed the window after they dumped the body in. Idiot.
If the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
That's what I'm thinking. The culprit may have gone in and out through this window. No, I don't think that's it.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
Pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
I don't think that's it.
Oh, wait. What is this?
I think they dumped the body from the other side, from the pool side.
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Marks on the window frame. Would that be the handcuffs? The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. What would be strong enough and make that thin of lines other than handcuffs? This might be related to the case, I should remember it. So yeah, maybe they just tossed Ryoma's body over and the handcuffs scraped along that, or something. Marked window frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Sick shit. Climb down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. Why did he offer to do it then? I've investigated everything I want to on the stage. Huh? We all done here? Then let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Think there are still things to investigate. Alright. Her and her are my suspects right now, but I think that's too simple. Could be Kibo. He was at the swimming pool. But I don't know if he's strong enough to lift a body, but Ryoma's small, so maybe that actually makes sense. I'm not sure. Alright, what else can we investigate?
Hey!
I know we just saw it, but the window was open, right? Yeah, and the pool's on the other side, isn't it? Let's go check it out later. The culprit must have gone in and out of the gym from there. And in addition to that, the window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. That might be related to the case, I should remember it. Yeah, and the handcuffs had scrapes on them as well, so that makes sense. What else is there to investigate, though? I think there's still things to investigate. Talk to Himiko, maybe?
Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling.
I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? I need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh? But...
I'll protect you!
Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events. Maybe it is actually magic and she's not fucking around. Like, maybe it literally is, but nobody believes her. Because they think she's just making up bullshit. Talk to Anji, I guess? Oh, that's right, we need to ask Anji about the stage.
Angie.
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage.
Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then do you know anything about Himiko's trick, how it worked, perhaps?
No?
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic.
I see, I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked the other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kurumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks, be to Atua.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success.
No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has
That's what Atua told me.
So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer. Those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course, of
Yep.
course.
According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically.
Yeah, well, we figured that out, didn't we? I see, that means most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
Then?
And right when we finished the prep work and were about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
Okay, so that makes sense with Roma being drowned beforehand. In the pool, and then dumped into the upper tank, and then blopped into the fucking lower tank when the timer went off. That's my path of thinking. And they did allude to somebody drowning earlier with the amount of water that was in the pool. So that's my current thesis right now. Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
So that means Ryoma was probably drowned ahead of time last night.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact.
So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there. Yeah, maybe somebody wasn't in the gym to begin with. Maybe somebody fucking dumped his body that was already drowned in from the window into the piranha tank, and then the piranha tank into the fucking lower tank.
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
What?
Atua has spoken. You have nothing to worry about.
Unless I fuck up the next trial. And everybody dies, again. Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Then tell us who the fuck it is, so we can avoid all this shit, stupid cunt.
This is why religious people are stupid. Sorry.
Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with.
I don't care if you're religious. Like, you could be a cool person, but I personally think religion is really fucking retarded. Which is why I avoid it, but... It's a sensitive topic to some people, so I can understand, but I am far from a religious person. I just believe treat people with the decency they treat you with, try and perpetuate goodwill. And don't be a cunt to people, unless they deserve it. Hey Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. It's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night? The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too, I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Mew escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you...
Chop chop, you slimy shit! Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. First ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Samugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Anji were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly...
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that fucking Ryoma couldn't have been drowned before that. And then they could have been captured by Gonta and then been locked in the room. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kurumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Mew, how were you able to get away from Gonta? Well... Yeah, she flashed her titties, didn't she? I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? She trying to laugh it off?
Aw, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
Unless you have a case for it, like me. You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Insect meet and greet has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright, so who do we have? We have Gonta, me, Kokichi, Kido, Korekio, Samugi, and Tenko. At 8 p.m. Okay. So Kurumi didn't have an alibi, Himiko didn't have an alibi, Anji didn't have an alibi. Kido was there. You were there. You were there. Tenko was there. She was there. Kokichi and Gonta were there. I don't know who we haven't talked to.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him! No, Gonta should have saved
What
him!
happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into the tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma. But Gonta got scared, too scared to do anything. He was already dead, dude. There was no point.
Idiot.
No, you couldn't have done anything. Don't worry about it, big guy. It's alright. Sorry, Gonta, really sorry.
Aw, man.
Man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they would have just eaten you too.
That's true.
From what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta. Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta.
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all. Information only Gonta know? Remember, during the show, you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worried about Himiko.
Could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. Okay, so Himiko already escaped the tank at that point. And Ryoma wasn't in the tank. So maybe he was dropped in at the time that the fucking timer went off. That makes sense. I'm a smart boy, dude. Goddamn. I should be a fucking detective myself, honestly. Really good at this shit.
Oh, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show.
But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know,
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
so...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh,
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know,
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko's disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? No, I don't think Himiko had anything to do with it. I think somebody took advantage of knowing about the magic show and knew what the magic show was gonna be in order to pull this off. It had to have been somebody who knew that it was going to involve the water tank, otherwise their murder wouldn't have worked. Positive that mystery will be an important point of this case. I don't think it was Himiko at this point, I think it was maybe Anji. Gonta's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright, so that's gonna confirm that Ryoma or Himiko was not in the tank at the time that whatever happened. Okay. Alright, so it is good that we talked to everybody. Still things to investigate, so I must have to talk to some more people. So let's talk to everybody and make sure we get everybody.
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right.
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, 'cause here I come!
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably.
No, I think you're being a little bit silly. Alright, we've talked to Miu, we've talked to Anji, we've talked to Himiko. Let's talk to Kaito, because I don't know if we have. My first command and my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues. Don't overlook anything. Okay, it's just the same bullshit. Let's talk to Tenko then.
Hey, degenerate male.
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic, got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko.
But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trap? Alright, so we've talked to her before. I remember her saying that exact same thing.
Although there are many unknown variables, the first timing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered?
Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. No, I think that's wrong. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. That I agree with. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious. I don't believe that.
But
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast. You got it? I'm not suspicious! I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. Yeah, he does. That's a very good point, but I don't think it was Kaito either. I don't think Kaito's smart enough to pull off a murder.
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see. So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes.
If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well.
Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything else to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. Follow Kyo backstage. Maybe this is going to allude to my trap door idea. Wait, where did the rope come from? How could the rope have been used? And how is there water on the floor back here? Maybe the rope was tied to the batten and pulled Ryoma out of the swimming pool and into the tank. And the person didn't drop Ryoma's body through the window. Maybe? That seems like a little bit too complex, but maybe it's just complex enough to be a Danganronpa murder. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Does the staircase move? Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something?
That's true.
Changing wet clothes.
But
How could you get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase?
could it be...
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Wet staircase has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Well, the staircase isn't wet. The water around the staircase is wet. Yeah, maybe the staircase moves. That's what I'm guessing. This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for? Pretty long, huh?
I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it?
But of course.
I'm well versed in ropes.
Says the kinky motherfucker that looks like Marilyn Manson. What a shock.
I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay.
Oh, I guess that's because he's seen a lot of, like, Victorian-style hangings. He has the Smash Bros logo on his fucking hat. Look at that shit. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Well, is it gonna give me the rope as a bullet or not? Okay, I guess not. I'm guessing the staircase must move, or something. It has to. Inspecting closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. Okay, maybe the staircase doesn't move. There's something strange about it from behind, other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However,
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there.
That is true. There's a high probability that they used the same route. Maybe Himiko pulled herself from the tank using the rope? Because we did see Himiko go into the tank, so there's no doubt that Himiko would have been wet, right? To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know. Don't overlook any bullshit, Shuichi. I'm counting on you. Hey, how long are you gonna investigate, my dude? Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Ah, wait, Kaito. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation's over now, so who's the culprit?
No.
Can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. Yeah. So where else do we gotta investigate? The swimming pool, for one.
that's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked
that's
at.
true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab, I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some sort of clue. So we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
Right.
Ah, right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? Probably not. Alright, now we can leave. So we've investigated everything in the gym that we possibly can. So the thing that has me the most curious about this is the puddle of water behind the stage and the rope. I think I have the idea pretty solidified. Oh, that's cool. There's little things here. That's interesting. I was gonna say, and the rest must be on this side. Yeah. Okay, so off to the pool then. I still don't know where that door goes. We can't open it, so I don't know what the deal is with that door. Yeah, let's go to the Magician's lab. We're here already. We might as well. That way we can save the backtrackery. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we going to investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know,
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite, after all.
When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey.
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late. Oh yeah, maybe he could have switched them around or some shit.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
What were you doing then?
It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Aji. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour at the start of nighttime, but something happened. Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is, my mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mom earlier?
That's so mean.
She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
A whole hour? Okay, so Kurumi had an alibi from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, so we've learned that with Kokichi's, whatchamacallit, whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there, our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you, you're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid, catch me if you can.
That is...
Is that a request?
So that means...
And then, I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up.
Then from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis. Exactly.
After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m.
Okay, that matches up. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd?
I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. Wonder who it was.
How do you know it was a her? Girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about? Kokichi's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your monopad. Well, Tenko did say something earlier about swimsuits and panties and stuff like that.
By the way,
you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you and what were you doing?
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school.
I see.
Yeah, he was playing a fucking game of tag with Gonta himself. Well, let's talk to Tsumugi then. What are you doing here, Tsumugi?
Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
okay.
Ah, is that so?
Hey, so...
So, did you find any clues?
I'm still thinking about that.
I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No, in fact, I still haven't found anything.
Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues.
But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad.
Tsumugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on it. That way, even plain old me can help out.
Fair enough. At least she's doing something. Alright, let's talk to Kaito real quick, and then we're gonna examine the fish tank, because I think that's the only thing we need to examine here. Even if it's to solve this case, revealing Himiko's tricks is, well, it makes things kinda boring.
Huh? Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic? Oh, Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
Idiot.
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
Yeah, I guess you could think about it that way.
Yeah.
Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure.
So it's like that. Kaito, that's
You're so
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help this situation.
What?
Hey, who you calling stupid? No need to yell. Alright. Let's have a look at the large water tank, shall we? There's one less tank than was here before, so... It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. Looks like the same tank that Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me in Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Wait, backup tank? Then they would have had to have known the case would get broken. The tank would get broken. No, but that doesn't make sense, because they couldn't have possibly known anybody would break the tank. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why only open up there? Oh wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Water tank trick has been added to the truth bolt section of your monitor pad. Okay, I can't quite make that out. Oh, I see. Okay, I can see it on the back of the tank. There's a panel that flips open. I see. So that's how they escaped the tank, and that would explain why there's water at the back of it, and only at the back of it. But what doesn't match up is the side that the panel is on, because the water was closest to the right-hand side of the tank, if I'm correct. So this panel back here would open up on the side that the light for the baton was in the gym, right? So that doesn't make any sense. But that panel has to be important for something. Alright, I don't think we can investigate that, so I think we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. Okay. I don't know what that panel's for, but that makes me even more curious about the puddle of water, because like I said, there was only a puddle of water on the other side of the tank, on the opposite end. So that panel doesn't make any sense to me. And Danganronpa is very good with detail. Everything's super thought out and deliberate, so, like, there's usually not any big holes to poke in things, so I'm wondering what that water has to do with the panel. If that even is the case. Maybe they're completely unrelated to each other. Maybe it's something entirely different, and the panel's just meant to mislead you or something, and maybe somebody was actually pulled out with a rope. But that would mean that somebody had to have helped with the murder. So maybe the murder had an accomplice, but I don't think that's a very solid idea of thinking either. Where else were we going to investigate? The pool? And Ryoma's lab. I think we're closest to Ryoma's lab, so let's go up there first. I'm still pissed that Ryoma died, man. Ryoma was one of my favorites. Not gonna be able to do his voice anymore. Makes me really sad. I loved his voice. So much fun to do. Seriously, you have no idea how much I loved that voice. I'm never gonna get to talk in that really deep voice again. God damn it, dude. I loved that fucking voice. It was fun while it lasted, though, I suppose. All good things must come to an end. The Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. If I'm right, then... The handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. That's a good point, Shuichi. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off. Yeah, the tennis net. What's up with the tennis net?
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Ah, nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. Let's investigate the net, because that's immediately off. Why is this net down? This net was definitely up last time I came here. Definitely. That has me a little bit curious, but I guess we can only go to the shower room and the net has nothing to do with anything for some reason, but okay. Yep, there are tons of handcuffs here. Okay, and one of them's missing. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the ultimate tennis pros. Okay, so my suspects are now Miu, Himiko, and Anji. But Anji and Himiko, to my knowledge, didn't know about the pool, and neither did Miu. Except for the fact that Kokichi said he saw a half-naked girl in her underwear in the courtyard. But he didn't know who it was, and we can't make for sure it's a girl. He just said it was, but that doesn't mean that it was. So, I don't think Miu would mind going around half-naked. She seems like the exhibitionist type. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the ultimate tennis pros. More like the ultimate prisoner's lab.
Hey, so...
You think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. Geez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. And there's a pair of handcuffs missing. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
Remember.
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs were found. Must have been hung here. Who the fuck? Oh, what's up, Jason? How's it going, buddy? Welcome, everybody. I'm just playing me some Danganronpa. That means the culprit was definitely here. So if you guys don't know what Danganronpa is, it's basically like a murder mystery clue, kind of figure out who murdered people kind of a thing. And some of you may know what it is, but this one is entirely blind. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. So, yeah. Info if you want to know what the game's about. Scratched handcuffs has been updated in the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright, so we can solidify the fact that the handcuffs came from here. Yeah, new mic hype, absolutely. Actually, you know what? The problem wasn't even with my mic. You know what it was? So, you know when you go into the advanced settings on your microphone whenever you plug it in via USB? It defaulted to the telephone quality, for whatever reason. For whatever reason that may be. It defaulted to telephone quality. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Ah, maybe this is over the swimming pool. Yeah, this is probably that window. I should open it to make sure. Okay, so that makes sense with the rope.
Just as I suspected.
Ah, so maybe they used the rope to get from here down there.
The window you can see from the pool.
Ah,
is the
okay.
window to Ryoma's
Yeah,
lab.
telephone quality? Yeah, it was shit. Believe me, it was shit. The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab. Yeah, just like I thought it was. There's also a life preserver. Ah, Kibo did say something about not being able to float in water unless he had a whole bunch of inflatables. Because he would sink, right? Huh, a pool. Wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did it just right, I think you could jump right into the pool from here.
You're right.
Yeah, and you can swim at any time other than nighttime.
But
It said that in the school rules, and the rules in the pool area as well. I see. Well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a sec. What's this? Huh?
Hey, so...
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame.
okay.
You're right, there are definite abrasions here. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame, so maybe this was the rope doing this. But again, it would have to be something strong enough to leave an abrasion on metal, which I don't think a rope would be able to do unless it was holding something really heavy, maybe. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. The window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. Looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right, Shuichi? What?
Got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito,
It's all in a day's work for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Also tell Jason he needs to finish Doki Doki Lit Club. I never got into that, but I like Natsuki. Natsuki is my favorite by far. Marked window frame has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. This is like... Think of Doki Doki Literature Club, but actually good and well written and well thought out. And murder. Well, I mean, you know, Doki Doki has murder in it, but... Oh yeah, let's examine the sink as well. This is a pretty big stone sink. You can fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it. Maybe... Holy fucking shit, Jason. Thank you for the sub, man. Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it. Ah, so okay, maybe Ryoma was struggling, and the handcuffs scratched this, and he was drowned in this, and then lowered on the rope down into the swimming pool area. Ah, so maybe they wrapped the rope around Ryoma, and then threw the other end of the rope down there at the swimming pool, was down there at the swimming pool, pulled Ryoma with the rope over this, and then put him up over the other side into the gym. You're right, what made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. Yeah, the handcuffs, obviously. There are emotes for Tier 1. There should be. Besides, all my emotes are available for FFZ, so. Yeah, love should be up. That should be the Tier 1, I believe. If there are no emotes available, I really apologize for that. I do constantly resubmit them. Oh, there you go. See? Alright. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence. Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident. Alright then, on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so we have Kokichi said he saw a half-naked girl in the courtyard. The pool leads directly to the courtyard. The pool also leads to Ryoma's prison lab here, and to the gym. So we have a female suspect in mind. And I think I kind of know how this was constructed. Right. Alright, enjoy your lurk, Jason. Thank you again for the sub and the host, mate. Definitely appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves here. I do all the voice acting, by the way, except for the cutscenes. So where should we go?
Whoa!
Oof! As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground. What did he trip over? The hell? Something's caught on my leg!
That's...
Looks like a cable. Okay, that would make sense, because the cable would have to be made of metal, right? So that would make sense for the abrasions. And then the rope was used with the gym side, and the cable was used with this side, and that explains the scratch marks on the window. I think. Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should be put in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? Ah, so the tennis net did have something to do with it. That's why it was undone. I see. I see, so that's why this room felt odd. Should investigate this in detail. Yeah, this is the first thing I noticed when I came into this room was the fucking tennis net. And then I couldn't investigate it, so I thought it had nothing to do with anything. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. Yeah, see, I'm a better detective than Shuichi. See? When I came up here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed. So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that? Well, to commit murder, obviously.
Hey!
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need. It's just about 50 feet long.
Huh?
What? Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma from before? I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid. And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Looks like an overbearing mother-in-law, nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? Yeah, so I think this metal cable was used to be draped over the window, and it was tied around Ryoma, or something like that, so they could either pull him down from the swimming pool, or descend him from this prison lab into the swimming pool area. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Because for time, that wouldn't make any sense. Alright, so the last place we have to go investigate is the swimming pool, and then I think we're all good. So let's head to the swimming pool then. Yeah, hope you lot are doing well. Thank you for sticking around however long you decide to. And, I'm trying to figure out a murder mystery. And, not to toot my own horn, but I'm usually pretty good at figuring this shit out really fast. Like the whole first murder I figured out pretty much before the trial even happened. And I had it right from the beginning, and then I fucked it up because there was a mechanic that I didn't know about at the very end of the trial. And in case you want to play this yourselves, or you like what the premise of the game is, I'm not going to spoil who died or how, but I figured out the whole first murder, and I fucked it up at the very end. Because, one, I was selecting the wrong people, like, accidentally, because it's very misleading the way you select people. Because there's, like, a pink ring, and it's confusing until you see it for yourself, but it's stupid shit, believe me. It was dumb. I shouldn't have failed that trial. Okay, the rope was tied around that. What is that? Bits of fabric. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. Looks like a little piece of fabric. Whose outfit could that have come from? Who wears dark green? I can think of one person. I can think of Kibo. That would explain Kibo having to use the ropes instead of picking up Ryoma. That would make sense, because Kibo did say he's not very strong. Looks like a little piece of fabric. It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about. Don't say that. We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash. Ah, yes, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. That looks like Kibo's clothing to me, if I had to guess. Black piece of fabric has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Black piece of fabric, eh? Or Kyo. Maybe it's Kyo. I think Kyo wears dark green, doesn't he? Maybe Korekio. Yeah, this pool of water is not deep enough to drown somebody in, I don't think, but maybe it is. I'm not sure. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big sturdy rubber one. And I don't think Kibo would be strong enough to drown somebody. Especially if they fought back. Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves? Oh joy. Don't look at us. I don't like water, I prefer juice.
We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare.
I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monodam might be onto something. I kinda wanna go in the pool now.
Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid.
Idiots, we're not here to play, we're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all into the pool myself.
Please don't!
Monosuke, please stop, can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid? Oh, he's not gonna let that go, is he? Jesus. That's like the 5th time he's mentioned him killing him like that. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monocubs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case, or it is, and it's very important, which is more likely. Isn't related to the case. If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? Okay, well, let's see. The rope was in the gym, wasn't it? Behind the fish tank. So I think that supports my theory of the rope being used on the left-hand side, because that goes into the gym. Yeah? Can we examine that from this side and learn something different? I can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay, so maybe nobody went through the window, but they used the rope on the window, and that's why there's an abrasion on it. On the edge of the window. But if the metal rope was strong enough to leave a scratch on the window, how would this rope be strong enough to leave a mark on that? That makes me curious. I think there's still things to investigate here. Can we go into here? Is this finally gonna come into play? This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Cool, it finally does come into play. Huh? Is that something to pump up an inner tube? Yeah. An electric air pump? I see, you could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Okay, so what does that have to do with anything if it's not a truth bullet? I don't understand. Still things to investigate. Diving boards? It's a large diving board. It looks like something you'd find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. Can we examine the pool itself? This doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still plenty of water to swim in. Okay, if there's plenty of water to swim in, that means there's plenty of water to drown in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Yeah, we already checked that out, didn't we? So there shouldn't be anything else to investigate, yes? Unless we can investigate this window from here. That's the window to the shower room in Ryoma's lab. Okay. What the fuck else do we have to investigate? Talk to Kaito, maybe?
You know...
We can't stay here forever. Let's go investigate other spots. We don't have time to be lazing around. Isn't that right, sidekick?
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. But I can't leave. Trapped here forever. Alright, let's read these. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one that I find peculiar. There are also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet wide in length and is 39 foot wide. Okay. Pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. Something bothering me about the pool rules, they say. Oh, here we go. This must be what I had to... Oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime. Whoa, where'd you come from? I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you. But the pool is off limits at nighttime, see? No swimming at nighttime. That would be a violation, right? If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exocells. Okay, so that's how they were able to get Ryoma into here. And then into the gym during that time frame. They didn't swim, like they weren't in the gym themselves. Or in the pool themselves, I mean. You'd go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, we can assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime. Well, at the very least, no one alive. Yeah, so they lured Ryoma with the rope into here. But if they lowered Ryoma with the metal wire into the swimming pool area, how did they also tie the rope around him as well?
Hey, so...
Unless they tossed him from the gym window into the pool in the life preserver and already had the rope attached to the life preserver and then pulled him from the pool into the gym. I think that makes sense. Hey Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But...
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. Because there was no rope tied around Ryoma, but there is a wet rope on the other side of the gym. Or in the back of the fucking tank, whatever it is. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case. But you know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Just leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up careless?
No.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
The water level is low. You wouldn't be able to grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer. And there's no swimming at nighttime, so they couldn't pull the inner tube back out. Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water, yes, I suppose you could think of it that way. So yeah, that supports my theory that nobody alive was in the pool area. And you can't go into the gym at night either. So how did they pull Ryoma into the gym if you can't be in the gym at nighttime? Or maybe it supports my theory that maybe Ryoma was in the tank when the timer went off. In the upper tank, I mean. Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places. Or maybe when they were setting up, somebody pulled the rope and pulled Ryoma into the upper tank from the gym.
Right.
And that's why there'd be water there. The water splashed when they pulled Ryoma over because Ryoma would have been wet. Right? Because he would have been in the pool. In the flotation thingy. When they threw him from the fucking prison area into the swimming pool area. That makes sense. There's no time to waste, isn't that right, sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. So maybe somebody wasn't changing wet clothes at all. Maybe it was the water that splashed from when they pulled Ryoma over. I think that makes sense. Right, and we can leave now. I can't wait to see how bad I'm gonna fuck this trial up. Wait till you see how much information I have right, and then watch how bad I fuck it up later. It's gonna be hilarious. Just you wait. What am I doing? It's not trial time yet, so I must not have done everything I needed to do. But I thought I've investigated all the places. We went to Himiko's lab. We went to Ryoma's place in the prison, checked out the handcuffs. And, we just went to the pool. So what else do we need to do? Go back to the gym? I guess? Maybe? I think I have this pretty much figured out. I'm not entirely sure, though. I could be off about a few things, or I might have a few details, like, fucked up, but... Also, I still don't know where this door goes. Ah, you know what? This might be Kokichi's lab. But why would it have a different shaped door? That doesn't make any sense. It does have the checker marks on it, though. What's the matter? This isn't related to the case, right? We don't know when the class trial is going to start. We can't just be going on a walk. Ah, true. So where do I go? There's nothing to investigate in the pool area. I can't go back to the gym. I've been to Ryoma's lab. What did the dialogue say? What's the matter? Okay. What? Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places. I did check out the other places, so I don't understand what it wants. Do I have to go back in here? Ah, there must be something else to investigate in here. Because it wouldn't let me in here, right? There's gotta be something else I can investigate in here. I've talked to everybody, though. But it wouldn't let me leave a room unless I investigated everything, right? So this doesn't make any sense to me. Looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. Perhaps this is a spare. There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why open up there? Ah, wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open up here. Okay. So maybe Ryoma wasn't in the upper tank at all. That had nothing to do with it. That was just piranhas. And maybe they put Ryoma's body in here, and they lured it to the spot where the rope is and the pool of water is, and they just picked him up and put him into the tank from the back, from this panel. So it has to be somebody who knew about the tank and that panel. Otherwise they wouldn't be able to use it. So it has to be somebody who knows how the trick works. So if Kaito and Kibo helped move the tank to the gym, that piece of clothing, I did say it looked like Kibo's. It had the same color to it. And Kibo fucking tossing fucking Ryoma into the fucking pool would make sense. And then having to use the rope to hoist him would also make sense. And nobody was in the gym. And I think I've already established that Ryoma was in the life preserver. And Kibo was in the pool during that time. So Kibo did know about the pool. The segment had to open up here. I think it was Kibo now. That is my it's my assumption for right now. But again, I feel like that's too simple. Like, you can never be sure. Like, that's what I hate. You can never ever ever be sure. You can just think the best you can. I know it's not actually magic. Anyway, let's just start the investigation. Okay, he doesn't help. What a huge saw. It's probably used for the saw a person in half trick. Okay. I've already checked out the saw. I was trying to check out the guillotine, but I think I already checked that out as well. Is this used for magic tricks too? I've seen it in magic shows before. This has nothing to do with the case. Then what does? So I've been everywhere else. So I don't understand. There's several swords stabbed into a human-sized box, but if there was a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. This has nothing to do with the case. Or they'd come out as shish kebab, you have no idea. Let's talk to Tsumugi, I guess. What are you doing here, Tsumugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but I'm playing to see I'm investigating. It's the same shit she said before. I've talked to Kokichi already. So we can leave here, so there must not be anything left to do in here. So what the fuck do I do? I've investigated the 3 places, but there's gotta be something I'm missing, but it wouldn't let me leave an area unless I found all the clues, so I don't understand. What the fuck is happening? Unless I gotta trigger something somewhere. But where? What the fuck do I do? Like, I'm genuinely confused. I have no idea. Kaito's gonna say no time to dick around.
What's the matter?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have no idea when the class trial's gonna start.
What's the matter?
What the fuck do I do? Where do I go? That doesn't make any sense. I'm just supposed to dick around for 5 hours? I don't know where to go. The fuck? The way this game works, when you enter an investigation area, it will not let you leave until you've checked everything you need to check. So I've been to the pool, it let me leave the pool. I've been to Ryoma's lab, it let me leave there. And I've been to the fucking... where else did I have to go? I went to the pool, I went to Ryoma's lab, I went to Himiko's lab. Is there another place I have to check? But where? Maybe I missed something in the shower room or something. No, because that would have counted as Ryoma's lab, right? I don't understand. Like, I'm genuinely fucking at a loss. I have no idea what to do. Do I have to talk to Kaito here or something?
I mean...
Can't believe the famous Ryoma Hoshi was wandering around with no will to live. Pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him. But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, he said that before. Alright, so there's nothing I can do here. Bundled cord. Did we check that out? Cable is used to hang up the tennis net, but because it was removed, the net was just lying on the floor. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. Last time I was here, the net was hung up. But now the cable is removed, and someone intentionally removed it, but why would they do that? So the cable is about 50 feet long. I'll make sure to remember that. But yeah, we already checked that, so what the fucking hell? I literally don't know. I literally don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm honestly at a loss. I have no fucking clue what to do. I have no idea. Is there anything else we can check in here? That cell is open, but nothing to do with anything. Let's look at the sink again. It's a pretty big stone sink. You can fill it up with a lot of water. There are small scratches on it. Yeah, we've already checked the sink. We've checked the handcuff peg. We've checked the open window. Window has no vines or barbed wire or boars blocking it. This window is definitely the one I saw from the pool area. It's on the 3rd floor, so it's pretty high up, but you could jump into the pool from here. But the rules say you can't go into the pool at nighttime. The most important discovery about this window is the weird scratches on the window frame. I found it, so there's no mistake that it's a super ultra important clue.
Okay.
Yeah, it is an important clue. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. Looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it. So, a lot of weight being Ryoma's body. But, if that's the case, somebody didn't lower Ryoma's body into here. If they just tossed him with the life preserver on in the inner tube or whatever from this window, why would this window have scrape marks on it? Unless they flung the rope over that part, but why would they need to do that? And why would this window be open? Because these windows are separate, so I don't understand that. At least not right now. I don't know. I can't do anything with that. There's nothing that I can understand about that. Like, I feel like... I feel like the rope being tied to the life preserver and Ryoma being thrown from the prison window with the life preserver on makes sense. But if you think about it, the metal wire wasn't attached to the inner tube, but the rope was, so what was the metal wire used for? Unless the metal wire was tied around just Ryoma. But if that would make sense, how would the metal cord still be in the gym? Or in the prison area. In, the tennis court. That doesn't make any sense. Because if the metal cord was tied around Ryoma when he was thrown... Also, why would you need a metal cord to throw Ryoma out the fucking window? With the life preserver, why would you even need that? What the fuck was the metal cord for? I thought I had that part figured out, but I guess not. Because that doesn't make any sense. I don't get that at all. Okay, we can go outside, so there must be something we have to do outside. Because Kaito didn't fuck us off, so that means there's got to be something to do down here. Somebody we have to talk to, maybe?
What's the matter?
Okay, we can't go this way. So if we can't go that way, the only place we'd have to investigate is the... Oh, we have to... Oh my god, I'm such a twat! God damn it. I have to investigate Ryoma's room. That was the last place we had to investigate. I thought there was one more, but I couldn't fucking think of what it was. Here we are. I figured it out. And it only took 20 minutes. Whack. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase? Kaito opened up all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere. I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. Huh? What do you mean? Because that means somebody wanted to get their video.
Hey!
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true.
Okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought, that video was the motive!
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick. Okay, so it can't be Kaito because we had his video. But Kokichi did go and round up all the videos.
Shuichi!
But that would make me the culprit, right? That doesn't make any sense. Unless the murderer got Kaito's video from me when fucking Kokichi fucking... But how would they do that? What's the matter, Shuichi? Oh, nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we should have all watched those videos after all. What? They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if I were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos, share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kokichi was trying to do. Huh?
Hey!
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No, that's just what he wanted. He could have asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true, it's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So if he was trying to get everybody to watch the videos together, that means he was trying to avoid another murder happening. Right? Should investigate here as well, just in case. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes, just like Ryoma wore. Just like my room. Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really? It must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. Okay, so maybe that's what I had to learn about this room. Can we leave? Yeah, we can leave. Okay, so that means we just had to figure out the detail that it was a motive based on the video. Actually, you know what? I'm not done checking in here yet, because it allowed me to leave the other places, but I don't know if that's just like something weird that happened or not, so I'm gonna look in here a little bit more. Alright, so we've checked the closet. Can't check that. Can't check the shelf. Can't look in there. We could probably talk to Kaito. Because I get the feeling we're gonna get the trial notification here really soon. It's a normal bed, it looks like one in my room. I don't see the Cubs pad here, nothing else out of the ordinary either. Well, I don't want the bed, I want Kaito. There we go. Kokichi's just not normal. Jeez, what a pain. Well, forget about Kokichi. We gotta focus on the investigation. Let's move on. Alright, so if there's nothing else to investigate, we're out of here then. And we should be getting the ding-dong soon. You know what I mean. I think we've investigated everything we can. But we clearly haven't, so I don't know what the fucking deal is. I thought I figured it out, but I guess not. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be back in a minute. I'm genuinely sorry that I don't know what the fuck to do. I thought I investigated everything, but I guess not. Also, my foot was asleep, so when I got up, it felt really weird, and I almost fell over. So that's good, isn't it? Alright, we can't go there. Maybe we can go back to the pool. But every area we've walked into, we've been able to leave, so I don't understand. Because usually the way this game works, when you walk into a room and you investigate everything you can't leave until you investigate literally everything. Because you can't miss a single detail in these kind of things, so, like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on. Maybe we're supposed to go back to the gym now that we've gone into, what's his name's room? Ryoma's room? But usually when you've found all the clues and stuff, the, thing will play. Yeah, trial notification, so I don't understand. Like, this is very different from all the other, happenings, if that makes any sense. Where was... Oh yeah, I was gonna go back to the gym. I was trying to think of where the fuck I was going to go. I don't know if it'll let me go back into the gym, though, so I might just be wasting my time and yours, so I apologize if that's the case. It's not like I want to do it, I don't know what to do. Like... Typically, I know how this works, but, like, this time it's being really funky, so I don't know what the fuck the issue is.
What's the matter?
Okay.
What the fuck do I do then? I don't understand. What the fuck? What do I do? Like, I literally don't get it. Like, I don't understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I wish you would tell me where I have to explore. That'd be nice. I've never had this problem in a Danganronpa before. I've never had this happen. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. I must be missing a detail or something, but I don't know where. Ryoma's room had nothing super special about it except for the motive video. Maybe I have to go talk to Kokichi now that I know the video was the motive? And Kokichi was in her room. That's the only thing I could think of, because logically that's the only thing that makes sense, and I still don't know what the fuck that metal wire was used for. I'm really curious about that. Because we've already established the rope was around the inner tube, so the rope was used with the gym, and the metal wire was used with the prison window, but how? And why? Because if you wanted to throw Ryoma into the pool, that would have been just as simple as putting him in the life preserver, and then throwing him from the fucking balcony, right? From the prison window, so why the metal wire? And the metal wire can't go around an inner tube. Maybe the wire was... Maybe the handcuffs were used for something. Maybe the metal wire has something to do with the handcuffs. But what? Or there's nothing in here that I need, so what the fuck? I'm genuinely getting fucking irritated now. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be fucking pissed off, but, like, seriously, I don't know what, you know? I've ran around for, like, fucking 40 minutes. Like, I don't know what else I have to check. I've checked Ryoma's room. I've checked his ultimate lab. I've checked the pool. And I've checked, the gym. We can't go back into the gym, so we've investigated everything in the gym, so that's at least one place we can rule out. It'll still let us go back to the pool, but I don't think there's anything else at the pool we need to investigate. But I'm literally gonna go to the pool, and I'm just gonna rule out these places one by one, and we're gonna do it that way. So that's the only thing I can think of to do, because I can't put my finger on where this thing I'm missing is, and I don't know. So I'm pretty sure I examined all this. Right? There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big sturdy rubber one. But there's a rope tied to it. What could that be for? That is intriguing. Yeah. We've examined the bits of fabric before, because I already established that it looks like Kibo's outfit. So a little piece of fabric floating in the pool. Does that little piece of trash really bother you that much? Listen up, we're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Ah, yes, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. Yeah, we've already done that, so... I know we've examined this window. There's not two separate windows that we can examine there, so it can't be that. We've already examined the gym window. I know we've examined that. Something bothering me about the pool rules. We already had this, didn't we? No jumping in the pool. I repeat, no jumping in the pool. Especially at nighttime. Especially at nighttime. Whoa, he's back. If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exosols. Shut up already, we get it, no need to repeat yourself. No sirens have gone off and no one has been ripped apart. Can we then assume that no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive. I like how they do that. That's very clever that they do that. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Yeah, so we've had that. We've examined the storage room, but for yucks, let's do it again. This is the pool's tool shed over there. There's an electric air pump. You could fill a large inner tube with that easily.
Well,
There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. We've examined the diving boards. I know we've done that. We've talked to Kaito. We've examined the window. We've examined the pool. We've examined the fabric and the inner tube. And this takes us out. So what the fuck else is there to do in the pool? Absolutely nothing. Alright, so the pool can't be it. Let's go to Ryoma's room because we're closest to that. And I don't want to dick away your time. I'm really sorry this is fucking taking so long, but I genuinely don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know. Normally the fucking thing would have played by now, but I don't understand what the issue is. Maybe I ran into a bug or a glitch or something? Like, I have no idea. That doesn't usually happen though, so... I don't know what the fuck I could possibly be missing. Monitor, that's not worth examining. Nothing ever happens with that. Closet. Desk, waste bin, nothing. Bed, nothing. Nothing on the floor. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, I think we're done in here as well. That has to leave Ryoma's lab. Because we can't go back in the gym. Let's just see if we can get into Kokichi's place. Don't think it's connected to the case. Then what the fuck? I don't understand. Let's try running down the stairs again, but I know Kaito's gonna stop me. Yep.
okay.
What the fuck do I do then? That doesn't make sense. That literally doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't understand. And I'm starting to get irritated.
What's the matter?
Okay.
Fuck me, man. What do I do then? Fucking hell. I'm starting to get fucking angry. Like, really. I really am. I don't want to, but... can't fucking help it at this point. Like, I don't understand what the fuck else it wants. Like, I literally don't get it. Like, what else could there be? What else could there fucking be? There's Ryoma's lab. But... I swear to fuck, we've already done that like 4 times, so what the fuck else? Unless we have to get Monokuma to pop up there, but I don't know how we'd do that. Ah, maybe we have to go talk to Maki. Maybe that's what it is. They did say something about Maki not being anywhere, or something like that. Maybe we have to talk to Maki. Maybe that's what it is. But it didn't implicate that Maki was connected to anything at all. Maki did say she wasn't going to help investigate and that she was going to fuck off and do her own thing. Right, Kurumi's over here as well.
Hey!
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier you said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
What?
You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... Ha! That's pretty harsh. But my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
Got it.
Yup, Shuichi's my sidekick now. Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick?
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff isn't really my thing. Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
No.
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
Like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
Ah, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey!
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to.
Is that alright?
But you should at least cooperate with our investigation, because all our lives are on the line.
That's so.
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be of any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey!
Then I can ask you this, did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
Why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. So maybe I have to get Maki's alibi, or her story, to cross-reference or something. Maybe that's what this thing I'm missing is. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that? Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are? Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so...
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe
He's my
in you.
sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. When no one else can verify that testimony, that might be a problem later. Maki alone has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. Thank fuck for that. And I'm still missing something. Fuck me. What? What? Could I be missing? Huh? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes. As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course, since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So...
Last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, yeah, actually. Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey!
Last time someone witnessed him, Ryoma alive?
Correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 PM yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured. Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Mia saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 PM. Witnessing Ryoma has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. There it is! There it is! That's what I was talking about.
Tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now?
Little bit.
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event.
Thank Christ, now you guys can finally see what makes this super interesting.
Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
Monka TOS! You piece of shit!
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird,
Fucking
huh?
asshole's gonna get me fucking twitched. Dick.
The class trial is starting soon.
There we go.
Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
I apologize profusely for wasting your time for so long. I'm sorry about that. I knew there was something I was missing, but like I said, I thought I checked all the places, so I don't understand what the fuck I'm missing. I didn't stop to think that other people, like, that weren't involved at all, I might need to talk to. Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the cult.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in
if I
you.
worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi,
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Hey, that's my sidekick. He's right, I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive
That's it.
together. Well, some of us. Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Righty then. Thank fuck for that. I'm so sorry I wasted your fucking time for so long. Hey, Maki isn't here anymore. Oh, fuck off. The one chance I get to visit her goddamn room and I can't. Fuck. Of course. It's probably something story related that's like really important or some bullshit. Alright, well. Off to the trial we go. Watch me fuck up the trial super bad, because the gameplay of these is a little bit weird. So, the investigation and stuff like that is all virtual novel style, or visual novel style, like where you talk to people and shit and develop relations. And, there's a twist to it, like I said, there's murders that happen and stuff like that. And then you have to investigate and do all that cross-referencing bullshit. And then, you have the class trial, and the class trial is a different element of gameplay. And it's like, it's a whole bunch of mini-games and shit that you gotta do. You'll see. I'm gonna fuck the trial up really bad, though, so I'm sorry if I fail it. Like I said, I made it all the way through the last trial, and I had every bit of information pretty much right. And I got to the end, and I failed it, because there was a mechanic that I didn't know about, that I didn't take into consideration. That could have been a possibility. So, I fucked that up. But hopefully this one should go a little better, touch wood. So, we are going to save it real fucking quick, if we can.
Everyone!
Nope, shit. Is everyone ready? Yeah, see, like I said, he's wearing black, right? Like, some of that's gotta be black. That's why I said it looks like Kibo's outfit. Kurumi looks like she's wearing green. But they could be just doing that on purpose, and, like, the colors that it looks like they're wearing, they're not actually wearing. Like, Gonta is clearly wearing brown. But maybe you can't differentiate between dark green and black in this game, just by the way it's drawn, if that makes sense. Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey!
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerates? You want me to do Aikido chop your head off, huh? It's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments till then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Who's wearing black? See, Mew has black boots. Samugi is wearing kind of dark colors. Ah, maybe the black fabric is Ryoma's clothes. I didn't fucking take that into account. Maybe it's Ryoma's clothes. Kibo's also kind of wearing black. Kurumi has, like, a black skirt. Oh, Korekio's wearing tan. I thought he was, like, wearing black. But it could be his face mask, but that wouldn't make any sense, because why would that be the case? That doesn't make any sense. Either way, I'm going to save it before we do the class trial. Don't worry, I am going to do the class trial this time, but... I wanted to stop last night before the murder happened, because I wanted to get the murder done with and the trial done with in one. So I hope that's understandable. Also, like I said, I'm very sorry for the delay. Trying to get to this point. I'm pissed that Ryoma died, though. I'm so fucking mad about that. I loved Ryoma. His voice was so much fun to do. You have no idea. The door appeared before us with pomp. As if sending heroes off to war. I don't know what pomp is in that sense. I'm gonna have to look that up and educate myself. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. Yeah, so basically one of these other students killed Ryoma, and we have to discover who it is. That's basically the shtick of Danganronpa is. You get to know people, you learn their stories, and then one of them dies, usually your favorite, and then you gotta figure out who murdered them by investigating and doing all that. And then if you're successful, which you have to be, it's canon, like it's scripted that you have to figure out who murdered them. You'll basically see. You'll see. So let's see, my suspects have to be Himiko, maybe Mew, but I doubt it. But that's only on the half-naked fucking aspect that, like, some, Kokichi saw, like, a half-naked lady in the garden, or in the, whatchamacallit. Kurumi wouldn't be seen being out half-naked, definitely not. Maybe Tenko would? Also, there's no way we can totally prove it was a girl, so... Kokichi just said it was a female, but that could be wrong. And it was a scrap of black fabric, but maybe that's Ryoma's outfit, I don't know for sure. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling, though, through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator stopped. Yep. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just beginning.